Victor, happy Wednesday. You got hollered at walking right into this thing.
Yeah, every time I
It's
come
kind
on.
of the story of things. He said, don't holler, be quiet. Victor."
We're trying to come on air, and Stormy's okay, Victor. Whatever you do, don't blast your microphone.
Honestly.
I mean, what is it? How you doing this morning, Ed?
I'm doing good, but we got to cut through the chatter here.
What do you mean?
Because we got coached, and my heart hurts.
What happened?
Oh my God! I asked for some feedback on how these broadcasts were going,
Who'd you ask?
and our friend Dawn knocked 3 times. Gave
Dawn knocked
us
3
some
times?
feedback, and she's on this call.
What'd she say?
She said that cut the banner up front. You're bannering too much, and she said it in a loving such way.
Did she call us chatty patties or something?
Something along them lines.
Wow.
So in honor of Dawn, we're going to cut the banner, but we do want to say hello to a few folks.
A few folks,
A
yeah.
limited number. So who are you seeing out there?
All right, let me see. I got Nicole. What's happening, Nicole? Balboni. Balboni.
There's my man Ralph Hibbert. There's Trish, the keeper of the ties. Amen. Outstanding. We're wearing them again. You can see that.
What's up, Troy Bachman?
See Mike
Looking serious
Lysis.
there. Troy's looking all serious up there for some reason.
Gerald Jones. There's 3 or 4,
Jones.
maybe 5 or 6 branches that are all together.
Mike Palermo, shouldn't he be like managing people and go selling something?
I think
Come
he's
on.
down in Florida. I talked to him yesterday.
That boy's not working.
Look at Dan down there in Orlando. Those guys do it right.
Yeah, they put them all
They
together.
put them all together. They do their little morning meeting, and then they chat about this for a little bit.
That's the way to
I
do
think
it.
That's the way to do this thing, right?
Well, how out of Team Greenville? What's up?
Greenville's doing the same
Yeah.
thing, absolutely. I
All right.
think I see Pam
let's
Morris.
get going before Dawn yells at
No
us.
more chat.
No, she's going to yell at
We're
us.
gonna
like, oh my
limit-
God,
we're gonna
I
limit-
feel,
she's
I feel
smi-
so self-conscious. I'm
Is she
hurt and I'm self-conscious.
Is she smart? She's not
I
even
need
smiling.
therapy now.
Is she
Great,
going to put
thank
something
you.
in the chat like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry? Oh, thanks a lot, Dawn. Oh,
Yeah.
listen, look at this.
She's not sorry.
All right, enough banter. So, hey, in the chat, I asked you to post your favorite greasy foods.
Okay.
And I don't know how I came up with this. I thought I was going to put in a pizza from up home. But the Five Guys, when you get the fries at Five Guys, not that I go there a lot, but they are a national account
Do
customer.
you really like Five Guys? I mean, is that your burger joint? I mean, is that?
It is.
Is it?
It is. They're a customer, Victor. They're a really good customer.
Oh, okay. All of a sudden they
But
went
when
up.
they put the fries in the bag, and they use the old paper bags, and you can see the grease just coming through them.
There's something nostalgic about that.
Something
the grease
nostalgic
coming through the
about the
brown
bag.
paper bag. Yeah.
There you go. There you
All
go.
right.
What else? Anybody else?
Let me see. Eric Mendoza, chicharrones. That's my guy right there, man.
Mission Barbecue, Jordan Bosman.
Oh.
Waffle House hash browns, another good
See, that
customer.
boy understands. Steven understands. Waffle
Bacon,
House.
onion rings, nice.
Yeah, I like taco.
Pizza.
Tacos are all right. Bacon, I gotcha. Pizza, I love it. Whataburger. Nobody says. You ever go to Wi-Fi Burger?
Careful. Whataburger is a monster national account. We do
Oh,
like
love Whataburger.
$1.5 million with them.
Is
with
it?
them
Oh,
folks.
love them.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever tried a Whataburger, by the way.
You got to get down to Texas.
All right.
All right, cool. Let's get going. And
Fried calamari. Yes.
what was that? Fried
calamari. Yeah.
I got to quit
All right,
looking
let's go
at
because
this.
I'm getting hungry
hungry.
and Dawn's going to yell at us.
Here
Go.
we go. So just kind of wrapping up the numbers for September and bringing it up year to date. In September, we ran a 10% sales increase, commercial sales. I'm going to focus on commercial. We had a little blip on the residential side. We'll talk about that tomorrow. But 10% increase over last year on local commercial sales, 12% increase year to date on local commercial sales through 9 months, right? So through 9 months, outstanding. Team sales were up 17% in the month of September. They're up 16% year over year. Some of these guys are just killing it with these numbers.
That's good numbers.
Really good. And total commercial, we were up about 10% for the month and 12% year over year. Again, this is like 4 or 5 years of 12%, double-digit increases and just outstanding performance by these folks out there. They're killing it.
Good numbers.
They're
Good
just
numbers.
piling them on top of other ones.
Yeah.
Just keeping after it.
Given the fact that the economy is where it's at right now, it's still kind of like that.
Yeah.
Have you guys put some predictions down? Not that I'm asking you for numbers for next
Yeah.
year, but what are you guys saying? What are you guys talking about?
We do most of that on the residential side.
Right.
We get our plans, which we don't have a whole lot of input in. They're going to tell us what we got to make in profit.
been there.
And that kind of just trickles down, right? So while we think we've got some involvement as branch managers and regions and divisions,
Right.
ultimately that number just comes to you and says, Victor, here's your
I've
number.
been there, yeah.
Go get it, bub.
You're like,
go get it. But no, some of the stuff from Google, Cam Glover, our marketing guy, was meeting with Google last week trying to figure out what they anticipate the pest control demand to be next year. And they're going to crunch those numbers, and we'll have those probably for
So
the
wait a
next
minute.
broadcast.
So how does that work? What do you mean? You get together with Google?
Oh yeah,
And so
we
you
spend
pull what?
millions with Google.
Okay.
They hold everybody hostage.
Right.
They hold everybody hostage.
And so what does that look like? Educate me. I mean, I don't know.
I've never been involved in it. I know
Okay.
they come here and Cam goes out there.
So they have trends on certain markets based on maybe search phrases?
everything.
Really? I didn't know you guys did that.
You know, that SEO stuff. I mean, all that
Yeah.
stuff. They figure all that out. But yeah, it's interesting. But more driven on the residential side than the commercial side.
Okay.
But one cool thing to note on our sales increases, bedbug in September was up 17% on the national account. There is a bounce back of bedbug, which is good for us. You know, you see some of the stuff that's out there circulating in the news. It's going crazy over in Europe. I mean, it's nuts over in Europe. Yeah, just nuts.
I saw a picture of one in France. I've never seen that many on one bed.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous. And so even my wife was like saying, it's coming here.
Yeah, we kind of had a little bit of a low where kind of, 5-6 years ago, it was blowing and going, kind of settled in. You know, we had a decrease actually in national account bedbug sales last year. Okay. But, 17% up this year. So get ready. If, tune your bedbug game up. It's in the news. We're seeing it all the time, and folks are really starting to travel. I saw something yesterday on one of those sites that people are buying these, very lucrative vacations, 50, 60,000 dropping on those and going overseas and bringing bed bugs back. Oof. Which is good for us, Victor.
Yeah,
Not oof. That's a yes.
You're a sick individual. That's good, Victor. They're bringing them back.
That's a yes.
I love it. I love it.
And obviously, we always want to talk about how it converts. We had a solid profit month. Super solid profit month across the board, in September. And I think most every division had a pretty good performance. But at the end of the day, we are on profit plan for the year.
Nice.
And my boss is happy. So if my boss is happy, things are good for me. So
gotcha.
In addition, Victor, to all those really nice numbers.
Yes.
We had, when you see these, you're going to be like blown away. We had individual performers. We had 18 of them sell over 75K.
Okay.
Wait till you see the top two.
All right.
Should we go see them?
Roll the video.
Roll the video. These top two are scary. I mean, come on.
That's crazy numbers right there. That's crazy numbers right there.
Victor, it was only like 3-4 years ago where $350,000 punched your ticket to President's Club.
How did he hit 440? What did he do? What was he smoking to do it that day? I mean, what was going on?
So one thing I know about both of these guys, both Jesse and Jason,
yeah.
Big hospital sales. Jesse, I know, landed a really monster VA hospital.
Okay.
And Jason did some stuff with Boston Children's up there. Again, tying into those team sales.
Yeah.
You know, if you're not chasing these hospitals, man, start chasing these hospitals. You know, Rabisa's got this stuff teed up, and my goodness, I mean, it's
great numbers.
Crazy.
We gotta get some of these. Remember we talked about video testimonials. Have these guys on video describing some of the things they're doing. We got to get some of that.
It's time.
That's
to
an
do
amazing
that.
numbers.
Maybe we'll do that in December as opposed to you and I getting together. Maybe we.
Show some
get out there and get some testimonies.
Yeah, I'd love to find out what some of these guys are doing. You got David Nunez, Jack Hutchins in there.
Jack and Kyle were the guys that we had in here last month talking about the $500,000 Sourcewell sale they made.
Yes.
You know, with Deborah Toth helping them out with that. I looked at their numbers because I called Mike Palermo. I said, Mike, something's missing. I thought these guys sold $500,000. He said, oh, we only started half of it last month. Oh, so I looked at their production reports. They're pushing $200,000, both of them, for starts in October. So,
so
they'll be on the list next week.
You don't think Mike Palermo's like sandbagging?
No. Mike Palermo's not a sandbagger. He's on the call. He'll be offended by that.
And we got Erica, No Remorse Morse.
Erica's that one. She handles all that True Leave account.
Yeah.
You know, where they're growing all that wacky tobacco. That dude out there, that dude doing the mushrooms and stuff out there in Seattle. How about that?
I love it.
That was crazy.
We got some Jordan Bosmany. What happened? Did he get lazy this month?
I don't know.
Come on, Jordan. Come on, man.
He's begging for one of these pink ties. I saw that in there.
That's what happened. We probably gave him one. He got complacent.
No, we didn't give him one. He must not have one.
Oh, he's mad then. Yeah, good names down here. Guillermo, again, seen him often.
Yeah.
Nicholas.
Nick Fernandez in Southern Commercial. That's a new name for me.
Okay.
Jared Schneider in the Northwest. I don't know. Jared seems to be a new name for me.
Okay.
Again, a lot of repeat offenders, I guess, which is outstanding.
Man, Kimberly Thompson.
Amen.
Right, she just crawled into that top 75,000, just right in there, man.
But she earns a $100 gift card, right? And Jason, I don't know what.
Yeah, what do you give somebody who it's almost half a million?
We're not giving him anything more than $500, Victor.
Yeah.
So think about it. He made 20%. I don't know if he got all. Some of those big sales they kind of whittle down the commissions a little bit, but 400. That dude, he won't even realize it's $500 Amazon card.
Yeah, he's like that.
Nothing.
Let me see. Dawn says Jared was a Del Monte cold call.
Nice.
Okay.
Outstanding.
Roy Cordero. Yes.
Just
nice
really
man.
cool numbers. You got 18 winners.
Numbers.
You go all the way from Boston with Jason and his gang up there, all the way down to California with Guillermo and Jesse and all them.
Great
and then
numbers,
you go
man.
all the way from Miami, all the way up to the great Northwest. So again, the story is you can do this anywhere in the country. You don't have to have this primo territory or this monster territory. You can do this anywhere in the country. Leading the way with the regions, we had the Northeast commercial region, put 4 people on the list, tied by the Southeast or the Southern commercial region with 4 people on the list as well. So,
nice.
So this stuff is happening. If you're not getting engaged with the Sourcewell accounts and with the hospitals and with the GPOs, study up, because the dollars are there, just crazy.
Yeah. What's the most we've ever sold? 440, is that the biggest number? Or
it's the biggest number in a long time. There may have been like years ago, like somebody sold like a $750,000 account or something like that, but individual rolling it up this way, and that's just not one sale. He had 3 or 4 substantial hospital engagements. Nice. One which, and maybe Jason can post it in the chat, or maybe Angie can, but there were a whole bunch of them that build up to that, and Jesse the same way. But no, that's the highest number we've done on these broadcasts in the 18 months. That's freaking spectacular.
Love the numbers.
So, like I said, that used to be a President's Club trip. Punching that number in. But Victor, anything else in the chat?
No. Somebody represents Emmanuel Doolittle, whose name I love. Says represents the NEC commercial. Let's go. And then he talks about the 499 is the best.
Nice.
Man takes pride.
Nice.
Love it.
Outstanding.
Cool.
I see Shane Clevin posted Ivar's Fish and Chips up in Seattle. It's right on the water. When I was up there, I've ridden with him a couple times up there. He always takes me to Ivar's, and he makes me buy, Victor. Yeah. I don't know how that all works, but that's how it works. So today,
what are we talking about?
Today, I thought what we'd do. I think this is the 19th commercial broadcast that we've done in this kind of format, right? And the very first one, we introduced the Sales Velocity Academy, and you did kind of an overview on it. Yeah. What we've got is we've got a whole bunch of new folks, right? Okay. We continue to add talent. We continue to bring people in. So there may be a bunch of folks on the call that do not have access yet to the Sales Velocity Academy. Here's what you need to do. If you don't have access to the Academy, you need to send your email. I'm asking the RSMs to send them directly to me. If you have any folks that you want to get access to the Academy, send it to your RSM, and then send it to me, and then I'll send it to Camille, Victor's daughter, that will take care of that, and we'll get that punched out, by the end. But, we'll get it to me today, and we'll get that all buttoned up. Anybody you want added to the Academy, do that. So that's first and foremost. Yeah. I thought what we would do now is just kind of give them a quick overview of it. Yep. There are so many tools in there that, you could almost, I think sometimes you can get just stymied with it, right? It's like, oh my God, where do I go first? Let's open it up and let's just kind of show them what it looks like.
I just thought about it's October, man. It's like, wow. Yeah. All right, so this is when you log into the Sales Velocity Academy, again, send your emails to your RSMs, and I'll send it to Ed, and we'll get you logged in within 24 hours. You'll have a login. You'll get an email. Then what you do is you come down here. You can download my books, but here's where you want to focus in the Sales Velocity Academy. Click on View the Courses. You pop in there, and the way I've organized them is I call it the 7 Ps. And so scan right here. You'll see the first one is process, pricing, prospecting, product IQ, positive mental attitude, which is how to stay in the game mentally, persuasion, and on presentation.
Let me share. Let me have you just talk about a couple of them, right?
Okay.
Because I think there's some go-tos. There's like my favorites, right?
Yep.
And I think the reason that you're in front of us is what we started doing 11, 12 years ago.
Has it been that long? Yeah, it's been, wow.
When we used to use you in advance, talking about blocking objections.
Right.
And I think that's your moneymaker, right? That's where you made your bones. That's what got you going in this game.
Yep.
Show them where that's at. What tab is Blocking objections, lessons under.
If you go under persuasion and you go right here, blocking objections is probably, I think, the most valuable course in here.
Yeah.
Because it's all about preempting objections before the customer, raises them. And I talk about psychologically how you just reduce buyer's resistance and control the conversation when you do that.
Absolutely.
And that's what I love about
Yeah,
that
making a
course.
list of the ones you know you're coming and to get ahead of them before they happen.
Correct.
That's been some of the biggest takeaways that our superstars have had from engaging with you and doing that. And I think that, again, those videos that you see in there when you click back in there, 3 to 5 minutes long. I mean, that's all they are. They're
not
short
long.
little bursts. You can get after it.
They're
and
not
you
long.
can just study. This is the time to practice.
Right.
So that's my favorite.
That one right there is, if you're going to do the first course, that's the one to do.
Yeah. The other one that I love is the Client Says. And
Okay.
the Client Says is found under the Product IQ, right?
Let's go into Product IQ. I believe it's under Product IQ. And so if you hit Product IQ,
Yeah, there it is.
What I love about the Client Says is that every typical objection you get, for example, not ready to commit, send me a proposal, your price is too high. I basically write out some scripts for people to kind of use, and then all you got to do is go in there and modify them for yourself. And so all the scripts are already written.
Yeah. And you can kind of organize them, make them your own. You
Yep.
know, you use the content and personalize it with your own
Right.
kind of verbiage. But it's all there and it answers all the questions. That is another incredibly valuable one that
Yep.
that we've shared over time and just really.
I love
mean,
that one.
You,
I love it
you
because
managers
it's
are out there.
easy to use.
You can walk through that. That could be a sales meeting one day.
Yes.
Just walking through the Client Says. And
Absolutely.
one of the other ones, when we start to pick our game up, we start to concentrate on body language.
Right.
And I think sometimes our newer people, folks that are just getting into the game,
Right.
they're kind of mediocre where they are right now. How do they get better? How do you get better presenting? Because I think I'm of the belief that sales is a performance art. I mean,
Right.
there's no doubt in my mind that you can know how to sell, but you got to perform and be able to sell.
Correct.
And you got to be practiced. And a lot of that comes down to the stuff that you don't think about, the body language, right? How you
Yeah.
use your hands.
And by the way, a lot of people don't realize that to some extent, it sounds wrong to say it the way you just said it, but it's exactly it. It is a performance art, right? It's how you perform your presentation in front of the client.
Yeah.
And I think people don't get it. They think it's just chopping through slides or going through a script. It's really performance so the customer buys into what you're saying.
100%.
Yeah,
I posted a video on some of the commercial group meetings. I think Burns, the one guy Burns, he posts a lot of content, and he
Right.
talked about that. The best salesman he ever rode with was a CEO he had years ago.
Right.
And they practiced.
Yep.
He just made them continue to practice before they went in for a proposal.
Right.
And he asked the guy, "Why are we practicing? Can't we? Because I'm pretty good at this."
Yeah.
He said, "No, we practice because we're going to deliver a performance.
And
we need to have rehearsals."
And you don't want to practice on your clients.
Amen. Because
And
that is
so
a sin.
On this one, body language is within presentation. So if you go to this tab, click on that one. What you just mentioned is interesting because it is about body language, but it's also about reading body language.
Yes.
It's about not only your body language in front of the client, but it's also reading their body language to see if they've accepted. There's actually 2 courses that I put together in here, and I don't see the second one, but I'll double check later on. But there's 2 courses. One is body language basics, and the other one's more advanced. But the other one's really about how do I read your body language, and sometimes we bring a price or bring up a feature where we try to upsell them, and you can see the buyer just shift, either in approval or disapproval. And I'm talking about body language, micro expressions, that allows you to kind of say, okay, they're buying or they're not buying into what I just said.
Absolutely. Yeah. And again, that sometimes we think that maybe that's like sales 202 or 301, down the road, it's not basic. But at the end of the day, that's the stuff you got to really figure out to really get great at this.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that
the best did
Jason
well.
and Jolly
They do it well.
are pretty good at this, right?
I think they know their products so well and the services so well that when they're in a presentation or having a conversation with a client, they're not thinking about what they have to say because they know what they're going to say already. And they know what objections might be coming. I think what they're good at is probably they're able to be on the conversation, not in the conversation, but on the conversation where they're actually paying attention to the body language, the micro expressions, the change in tone, the pauses, the hesitations, all that.
I've never heard you say that before. On the conversation, that makes a ton of sense, right?
Yeah.
You're not in it. You're on it. I mean, you're like observing it the way you're kind of making
That's
it
it.
go. You're
I got that
pulling
from
little puppets.
Michael Gerber wrote a book years ago called The E-Myth, and it talked about how McDonald's is a system. It's a process, right? So the way you know you're working in your business or on your business, if you're not there and it's still running, then you're working on your business. If you have to be there, then you're working in the business. So create process. So I took that and says, you know what, this is almost like doing a presentation. If I have to be in the conversation, of course I'm there. But if I'm paying attention to everything they're saying, because I don't know my product, I don't know what to expect, I'm in the conversation.
Yeah.
The best of the best know, and again, they're on the conversation where they can almost like a third eye looking down and monitor for all those little body changes, shifts, and language.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We talked about this one last night. We trade thoughts back and forth, fairly regularly. And I was in a class last week that they were talking about voicemail, and they were
Yeah.
leaving some voicemails, and it was kind of a live session, and it got a little rough. So there's a voicemail, the perfect
Yes.
voicemail. How to leave the perfect voicemail.
Right.
Show them where that one's at.
Okay, so-
because that one's under prospecting, I believe.
Go back to presentations again. You go back to categories. And if you go into, where's prospecting? Right here, magnifying glass. And you're going to find the perfect voicemail right here. Now, what I love about this course is that there's 23 scripts.
Yeah.
So those are some of the videos, but you can download 23 different scripts on different types of voicemails you can leave. One is the just found this new product you should be using,
Yep.
voicemail.
Yeah.
One could be, hey, if you don't know why this is happening, voicemail. And then you just kind of go in there and just edit your voicemail.
Yeah.
So again, if you don't know how to leave a voicemail, what to say, how to say it, the scripts are there.
I mean, there was one young fella in the class that said, well, I don't leave voicemails because, they don't call back. And I said, let me help you understand that. I promise you they won't call back if you don't leave a voicemail.
Yeah.
But it's that uncomfortableness, not knowing what to say. I
Right.
mean, you should almost have it pre-programmed that you're going to get voicemail.
Right.
And when you get that it just triggers one of those responses, very
Gotcha.
topical or appropriate
Yeah.
to what you're trying to explain to the customer.
Something that there's a call to action. By the way, in the perfect voicemail, there's also I have a little guide on how to create your own voicemail, kind of a template and a call to action at the end. So all you got to do is follow it. But again, 23 different scripts in there that you guys can use.
Yeah, I think that's really what I wanted to talk about today, to kind of lay that out and just talk about the value of the academy. I think sometimes, we get all these tools that are available to us, and that's free. I mean,
Right.
that's what somebody on the street, they're paying $300, $400, $500 for that,
Yep.
right?
Easy.
All these hot shots, all these other sales gurus out there. Brad Lee's one that I see posted a lot of times. Guess what's on his site, right?
Yeah.
The Sales
Our
Velocity Academy, right? So
Yep.
all these guys are kind of taking some of that stuff and using it.
Yep.
But at the end of the day, it comes down to practice and training and
Correct.
making yourself a little better. The old 1%, if you can make yourself 1% better, all those kind of, I guess, cliches that come
Yeah.
out. But at the end of the day, we got to practice what we're doing. And what a tool to have. What a tool that they have at their access to be able to go in, pick up a 3 to 5 minute video. And I'm telling you, if you jump into the academy and you open up one of these sessions, you'll watch the first 3 to 5 minute video and you won't step away.
Yeah, you'll pop
you'll
the
click
second.
through and I'll go through all of them.
Yeah.
You'll click through and
We
go
should
through all
give
of
you a go. I mean, because there's a lot of stuff in there, but if you can do like one course a week,
Yeah.
which is typically about maybe 15, 20 minutes when you add up all the video times, depending on the course, you can go through them real quick. So whatever you need, think of it as a toolbox. Whatever you need to go in there and get, whether it's how to leave a better voicemail, how to block objections,
Absolutely.
just pop right on in there and just look at one course a week. And again, I think it'll be worth it.
Yeah, and there's different levels of engagement in the field, right? With the branch man. I mean, I know a handful of branch managers that have driven their people through all of these courses.
Okay.
They've just decided that they're going to take themselves through it. So if you've not done this with your team, I'm talking to the managers out there now, do it. It makes sense and it's easy. The work's already done.
Right.
Play a couple of videos, have a little conversation about it. Just how we design these classes or these chats to be is for us to talk to you for 30, 40 minutes and then y'all to talk about it internally, how it works for you.
Yep.
So that's kind of what that's about. So I encourage you, again, if RSMs, send the list to me of all the folks that you want to have access to the academy and we will get that done. You want to play one more game, Victor?
I think we should.
So let's test your knowledge of the Sales Velocity Academy.
Here we go.
We know the drill here, right?
All right, it's quiz time. So you know how this works. We got some questions we set up for you. Here's what you do. You can either use that QR code to go to the website, right? Or go to menti.com. You see it there in the bottom left-hand screen. Go to menti.com, enter in that code, and I can see people are popping in already.
We're getting good at this.
Yeah, we're getting good. So again, use the QR code. If you're on your phone, I would suggest just open up a different browser and just go to menti.com. And then again, there's the code. So we got 27 people in already, so we know at least 27 people know how to get in there. This is good. We're up to 39. Numbers are climbing. Let me see, we have 189 on this call, so We got a ways to go here. We'll be a little patient. Let's get you all in there.
There's prizes. No ties this time. We're giving away Amazon gift cards, Victor.
Are we talking money yet? Are we talking money yet?
First place is going to get an $100 Amazon gift card in their
$100
email tonight.
Here we go.
And second place is going to get a $50 Amazon gift card in their email tonight. Did that get anybody else in here?
All right, so 75 people in there. Let's give it one more minute. One more minute. And again, one more minute. So again, go to menti.com and enter the code, or just simply scan that QR code. So if you're on your computer,
People are pouring in, right?
break out. We got 84. 84. So again, scan the QR code and then just type in that code. So I know at least almost 90 people.
Let's go. We're
know
halfway
what
there.
All right,
Let's
let's
go.
do it. All right, here we go. 92. I feel bad. 10-second countdown, and I'm going in.
Speed to answer is very important. More points the quicker you get in.
All right, here are all the players. Look at that. Look at all those beautiful. We've got 93, 95 players. I'm going to wait till I get to 100. 97, 98, 99, 100. We are going in. First question. Boom. Answer fast. Get more points. You got 10 seconds. I cut it down from 15.
Awesome.
Who is the National Account Manager for Sourcewell? Dun, 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 dun. We need some Jeopardy music.
We
dun,
do.
Dun, 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 dun. I don't know. See, we're both horrible at that. All right. Boom. Oh, not bad. The majority got that one.
That's good.
Way to go.
Big money in that Sourcewell.
All right. Let's see who's
Who was
Clippy.
fast on the trigger?
Yeah, we got Clippy going number one.
Clippy.
I don't know who Clippy is, but all right. All right, so here we are. We got Clippy, Watson, T. I don't know, Lawton. All right, second question. Here we go. Rock and roll, folks. Rock and roll.
Check in there.
$100. What's the second prize?
50.
50. So, which of the following is not one of the 7 P's of the selling in the sales velocity cat? It is not one of those.
I wonder if they opened it up when we took them there.
If
They followed along.
even they looked at it. Even looked at the
It may be like
screen.
an open book test.
Oh, the majority got it right.
Nice. We'll take
yeah,
that.
We'll take that, 53. Let's see what we got here. Leaderboard. Let's see if Clippy's still around. Clippy's gone. Watson's still hanging in there. Adam S. And whoever 685 is.
Oh, that's the branch.
Adam S. Okay, boom. There it goes. Watson hanging in there. Chris H. number 2. Third questions. Let's roll with this one. All right. Answer fast. Get more points. You know the deal. All right. The blocking objection sessions can be found under which of the 7 P's tab? Ooh, that should get 100%. I would think.
We just talked about it.
Come on, 100%. Here we go. Let's see. Can Watson maintain the lead? Can Watson maintain the lead? Ooh, okay.
More than half.
Okay, more than half. And we're going. Can Watson hold on? Watson, come in here. I've spilled something on my lap. Come on. Thomas Edison joke if you didn't get it. But here we go, moving on. And
Strong.
still, he's thinking, Watson's not giving that lead up.
There's
way.
a battle at the top.
Jennifer's coming in there. I see you, Jennifer. Next question. Here we go. This should be an easy one. The perfect voicemail, of course, can be found under which of the 7 P's tab? This is an easy one.
Were you paying attention?
Come on. Stephen Albadare, you better get that one. It's an easy one. Ooh, 58 got it. All right, not bad. I'm going to take that one. Let's see if Watson hangs in there. Let's see if Jennifer Smith comes from behind. Jennifer Smith is not taking any guff today. She's moving
There's going
up.
to be a change. There's going to be a change.
Who's this Rooney character?
Look at Watson.
Rooney, Watson hanging in there. Rooney number 2. Jennifer just saying, I am not going away. This is my winter. Go. All right. Answer fast to get the right answer. The client says lesson can be found under which of the 7 P's tab? Oh, this is getting brutal here. This will separate those who do know and those who do not know. Here we go. 84 people voting, 85 people voting. The majority got it right.
Ooh, very good.
Here we go. Oh, I'm feeling good about that one. And let's see. Rooney's coming
Rooney's
in.
coming strong.
Where's Clippy? Clippy's coming up. Clippy's saying, I want some of that action. Clippy moves in. Ooh. Watson pushes down, but Jennifer will not go away. That horse will not go away. All right, 6 out of 7, 2 more questions left. All right, folks, don't give up hope. Don't give up hope. Remember, answer fast. The body language basics course can be found under which of the 7 P's? This one's easy.
We just talked about it.
I'm saying this is over 80%. The majority will be there. I know they'll be there. Here we go.
Here come the answers.
What we got? Okay, could have been there. Presentation, okay. Good numbers. Let's see what we got. All right, here they are. Clippy's hanging in there. Jennifer's moving. Jennifer's making her move. Let me see. Will Jennifer make her move? Jennifer's making her move. Clippy goes in first.
Clippy comes back.
Oh, yeah. Rudy's going to 3. What happened to T. Lawton? He's down there. Adam, come on. Adam S. Last question. Come on, Jennifer. I'm rooting for you. Go, Jennifer L. Smith. Jennifer L. Smith. Boom. Here we go. Last question. Jennifer, don't screw this up. This is not the time to do it. Okay. We currently service how many of the over 11,000 HSM properties?
This is taking you back to last month's broadcast.
Uh-oh.
Eric Hardaway will be hurt if you get this wrong.
We're calling this the filter question. Filtering out those who know and those who don't know. Oh, wait a minute. We got some good. Okay. The majority we're close.
They got it wrong, though.
Yeah, I know. But I'm trying to be positive here on the last one. And here it is, closing it out. Jennifer, come on, man. Oh, no. Could it be Rooney?
Uh-oh.
I think it's Rooney. I think it might be Rooney. Let me see. Jerry, where did Jeremy come from?
I don't know
Where did he come from? Where did this dark horse come from? John is number 2nd. Rooney number 3rd. Ron Bell Adams said Jennifer somewhere in 6 or 7. What
So I need some help on picking out the winners, right? So in the chat,
Okay.
if you're Jeremy, I need your email. And who was second?
2nd is John.
John. So yeah, just help me out. Put it in the chat so that we can get those gift cards out to you tonight. Tonight.
Well done. Well done. Well done.
So again, the Velocity Academy, those questions were obviously designed for that. And hopefully if we do this next time, use the same questions, we'd have a lot better response.
I'm just disappointed with Jennifer right now.
She was right there.
She was right there. She was right there.
Right there
If
to
I
the
put
end.
all my money in, I would have lost a lot of money. That was a filter question though. That was a good question. That was a good question.
Amen.
All right.
Hey, let's do some housekeeping and then get out of here, right?
Okay.
To keep this kind of timely. So if you didn't see it, there was an email that went out on Monday in the Advantage Digest that really unleashed some really good tools. They talked about the rodent control emails they're sending to all of our commercial customers. They sent you links to a whole bunch of articles you could share. They sent you stuff that you just take and post to LinkedIn. And I saw Robert Barr post some stuff to LinkedIn, and I saw Brian Sellers post the exact content that was sent to you on Monday on their LinkedIn to share with the folks that are in with them. And then we published our rattiest cities in the U.S. I don't know if you saw it yet,
see
but
it. No.
Guess who's the rattiest city?
Don't say Chicago.
It's Chicago, baby.
Don't say Chicago.
Yeah, your home front is full of rats.
I used to tell you every time I took the subway trains, I used to see these big rats just crawling back and forth under the tracks. It was wild.
They're still there, Victor.
Yeah, yeah.
Number-
I got one more story. One rat died in our pipes because they were trying to move in the pipes to keep warm during the winter, and we couldn't get to that rat.
Ooh, he got ripe.
He got ripe real quick, man.
He got ripe. So that's the first thing. If you're not paying attention to those Advantage Digest blogs, there's always a nugget you can steal from there and to put in play with your game. Again, just a reminder, these toolkits, if you want to get better at a product or a service, the toolkits that the marketing team, Mary and her team have put together are just outstanding. You don't feel comfortable with fly control. You don't feel comfortable with the scent services. Don't feel comfortable with rodent control. You don't feel comfortable with mosquito. Man, that tutorial is all there. Super easy. Go out to the site. You click on it. They all got the hot links to the different articles, the different point of sales. Just an outstanding job. Educate yourself. Get better. Get stronger. Learn your game. The HSM toolkit is out there, and we are currently building, this Sourcewell thing has just caught fire around the country. There'll be a Sourcewell toolkit that Miriam and Lena are working on right now that we should have ready for publication by the middle of next month at the latest. So you'll see that really quick. Just a reminder that open enrollment is open now. If you've not done that, I think it took me like 10, 15 minutes. And I didn't make any changes to any of my plans. I kept them all the same. So it was just a really simple exercise. But don't wait till those last couple days, because I did that. I was one of those procrastinators, a couple of years ago. I waited till the end, and I had to wait for a call back. I couldn't get in. I couldn't get the thing done. So just get after it now. Get ahead of it. Save yourself some time. See if you can get to it this weekend. We're in that last quarter. President's Club runs are important, but more important to our account managers are driving up your commission ranks to get them you can drive your recurring commissions all the way up to 20%. If you get north of about $460,000 in annualized payments for 2023, dial that in, get after that, stay focused on that. Don't miss that next commission bump by $1,000 or so when it comes to December. The last thing I'll leave you with, Victor, is part of the feedback,
Yep.
other than we were too chatty and too much banter.
Yep.
My old baseball coach used to always give us a hard time about it. And he called, this is a term, you're going to laugh at me, but Mr. Stoops, the father of Bob Stoops and Mark Stoops and all those guys, was my baseball coach in Youngstown.
Stoops.
And he always said, bunch of lollygaggers. He called us lollygaggers. And to this day, I don't know what a lollygagger is, but I guess we were lollygagging in our entries earlier.
You weren't serious, is what he was saying, right?
I think so, yeah.
You were lollygagging.
And I thought we were serious.
Yeah.
He called us cake eaters and all kinds of stuff. The guy
I mean, where did that word come from? Like, maybe you were eating a lollipop and you gagged on it?
I don't know. Maybe somebody can research the history of lollygaggers.
What is the etymology of lollygag?
It was not very nice. Setting the deck right now today. We just worked out these dates. One of the feedbacks is get the date out early. The commercial broadcast for November is going to be on the 15th. We will do an 8:30 and we will do an 11. So there you go. You managers on there. The residential broadcast is scheduled for the 17th. Again, 8:30 and 11. Same bat channel, all that kind of fun stuff. Anything to close it out with?
Yeah, Shane asked me, when does the next master class occur? I've not set a date. Shane, if you have a topic you think I should cover, hit me up with an email or through Ed. But,
Eric Hardaway was a lollygagger back in the day. I love it.
Yeah.
Anything else? Just getting out of here.
That's it. That's about it. Let me see. No final comments.
Oh, no, wait. Jason was able to upsell Boston Children's, close on the Win Waste Innovations, and HSM team sales with Eric Hardaway. That drove him to that $440,000.
Amazing. By the way, Jennifer Smith, who lost, gave us a dictionary definition from the Oxford Dictionary. Spends a lot of time aimlessly. Idle. That's you. Lollygagging.
Lollygagging.
Yep.
All right. Oh, that was Jacob too, huh?
Jacob. Lollygagger, a lazy person, one who lollygags.
All right, let's quit lollygagging.
Let's stop lollygagging.
Let's get out of here.
We're out of here. See you guys.
See y'all.